All right, 16th best game of 2024. We got a top 5 matchup. Number 2, Georgia taking on number 4, Alabama. Both teams are 3-0 with high hopes for the college football playoff. Alabama starts off with a 25-yard return from Kendrick Law. Kirk Herbstreit and Chris Fowler in the building. It's a Saturday night matchup. First drive for Alabama, a few plays into the drive. Hand off to Jeremy Bernard, who gets 11 yards. Next play, Jalen Milroe drops back. Finds Emmanuel Henderson Jr. for a 34-yard gain all the way into the red zone. First and 20 now after a holding call, empty backfield for Milroe. He steps up, he's going to run himself. He gets a 16-yard gain. Next play, Milroe. Takes it off himself again. He gets a first down, his first and goal now. First and goal from the 7 after a false start. Milroe's going to take it off himself again. He gets the touchdown. Extra point from Graham Nicholson is good. Alabama goes up 7-0 early in this game. Georgia ball now, first play of the drive for him. Carson Beck drops back. Finds Dominic Lovett for a 15-yard gain. Next play action for Beck. He's looking deep, looking for Arian Smith, but it's going to be incomplete. Next play, empty backfield for Carson Beck. Checks it down to Trevor Etienne for 4 yards. He fumbles it, but Georgia's able to recover it. 3rd and 6 for Georgia now. Carson Beck drops back. He finds Dominic Lovett for a first down, but a flag is on the field. They're going to call an offensive pass interference on him. So the penalty makes it 3rd and 21 for Georgia. They don't get it. They're going to have to punt the ball. Bama ball, first play of the drive for him. Handoff to Justice Haynes. He gets 23 yards here. Next play, Milroe. Finds Ryan Williams for a 21-yard gain. Next play, empty backfield for Jalen Milroe. Finds Kendrick Law, who gets some decent yards after the catch here for a 19-yard gain. 3 plays later, it's 3rd and 5. Empty backfield for Milroe again. He finds Jam Miller in the end zone for the touchdown. Extra point from Graham Nicholson is good. Alabama is up 14-0 with 4:39 left in the first quarter. Georgia ball again. 3rd play of the drive for him. 3rd down. Beck. He's going to be intercepted by Damani Jackson. Alabama's going to have great field position at Georgia's 22-yard line. Great pressure from Alabama's defense to force the interception. Bama ball again, 2nd play of the drive. Milroe's going to take it off himself once again. He's going to get a first down. Next play. Hand off to Jeremy Bernard. He gets into the end zone for the touchdown. After the extra point from Graham Nicholson, Alabama goes up 21-0. It's only the first quarter still. Georgia ball again. It's a 3rd down. Can they do something here? Carson Beck drops back. Looking for Dominic Lovett, but it's going to be incomplete. They go 3 and out. They call offensive pass interference, so it would have been another 3rd down anyway, even if they got the completion. Alabama ball once again. 2nd play of the drive. Milroe finds C.J. Dupree for a 15-yard gain. 3 plays later, it's 3rd and 5 for Alabama. A nice trick play here. This looks like something out of Little Giants, but Jam Miller stopped short of the first down, so it's 4th and 1. They should add this play on Madden. Alabama's going to go for it on 4th and 1. Milroe's going to take the option play himself. He gets some nice yards here. He's going to go all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. After the extra point from Graham Nicholson, Alabama is up 28-0 with 12:24 left in the second quarter. Look how excited Nick Saban is. Georgia ball again. A few plays into the drive. It's 3rd and 10. Carson Beck, he's going to run himself. He stopped short of the first down. It's 4th and 1. They're down 28-0. Why not go for it? Trevor Etienne gets the first down. A few plays later, Carson Beck drops back. Finds Arian Smith for a 20-yard gain into the red zone. 2 plays later. Handoff to Trevor Etienne. He gets the touchdown. Georgia is finally on the board in this game. Georgia goes for 2 to cut the deficit to 20. Carson Beck looks. Pass is going to be complete for the 2-point conversion, but there's an offensive pass interference. So they bring out Peyton Woodring for the extra point. With 6:43 left in the first half, Alabama is up 28-7. Bama ball again, 1st and 19 after an unnecessary roughness penalty. Jalen Milroe, he's going to run himself. Evades some defenders, gets 26 yards for a first down. Great play. Next play, Jalen Milroe with the play action. Finds Jeremy Bernard for a 15-yard gain. 3 plays later, 3rd and 8. Milroe steps up, finds Robbie Oots, but he's going to be stopped short of the first down. Another 4th and 1. They're going to go for it once again. Hand off to Jam Miller. He stopped short of the first down. Dan Jackson was there first with the stop. Turnover on downs. Georgia ball, they got a little bit of momentum. Empty backfield for Carson Beck. Looks, he's going to be intercepted by Jahad Campbell. He's going to get a decent return here. Returns at 24 yards to Georgia's 25-yard line. Another turnover from Georgia. Excellent field position for Alabama once again. Bama ball, first play of the drive. Milroe finds C.J. Dupree for a 13-yard gain here. 2 plays later, 2nd and 11. Milroe drops back. Looking for C.J. Dupree again. It's going to be intercepted by Dan Jackson. Great defensive stand by Georgia to stay alive in this game. So Georgia's going to get the ball back, but they're going to have to start the drive at their own 5-yard line. First play of the drive, Carson Beck drops back. He's almost intercepted by Deontay Lawson. He probably would have taken out to the end zone too to go up 35-7. 2 plays later, 3rd and 10. Huge pressure on Carson Beck. He throws it away. There was no receiver in the area. He threw the ball. Alabama's looking for an intentional grounding, and they call it. It was in the end zone, so it's a safety. Alabama goes up 30-7 with 1:39 left in the first half. Bama ball, they're looking to get some points before the half. A little bit of trickery, as Chisel Adonis would say. Milroe checks it down to Jeremy Bernard. He's stopped by Malachi Starks for an 8-yard loss here. James Burnham into punt on 4th down. Gets a 46-yard punt here. It's muffed by Anthony Evans III, but he falls on it. Georgia fans probably had a heart attack at this. Last play of the first half, Carson Beck checks it down to Arian Smith. He gets some nice yards here, but it's the end of the first half. And this is nowhere close to the Ohio State-Michigan brawl, but a little bit of fighting, a little bit of brouhaha, as Chisel Adonis would say. I keep quoting him. This results in an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty called on Alabama. So Alabama has to kick the ball off from their 20-yard line to start the second half. They used to kick it from the 20 back in the day. Georgia looking to take advantage. Anthony Evans III gets a 28-yard return, so Georgia starts the ball at their own 41-yard line. 3rd play of the drive is 3rd and 10. Carson Beck. He's going to be sacked by Deontay Lawson for an 11-yard loss. Georgia goes 3 and out. Alabama ball now, 3rd play of the drive from 3rd and 4. Miller drops back. Looking for Jeremy Bernard, but it's going to be incomplete, short of him, so they go 3 and out. Georgia ball, 3rd play of the drive is 3rd and 6. Carson Beck looking around. He's going to run it himself, but he's going to be stopped short of the first down. It's 4th and 1. They're down 22 points. Why not go for it? Hand off to Cash Jones. He gets just enough for the first down. They stay alive in this game. 3 plays later, another 3rd down. Carson Beck checks it down to Anthony Evans III. He stops shy of the first down, though. It's 4th and 3. 4th and 3. Can Georgia stay alive in this game? Beck. He finds Dominic Lovett for a 4-yard gain. They stay alive on the drive. Another 3rd down, this time from 5 yards out. Carson Beck. He's looking for Dominic Lovett again, but it's going to be incomplete. Devontae Smith on the coverage. And Georgia is now 0 for 9 on 3rd down. 4th and 5. Georgia's going to go for it again. Carson Beck. Looking for Cash Jones. It's going to be incomplete, but they call it pass interference on Deontay Lawson. That keeps the drive alive once again. 2 plays later, Beck with the play action. Finds Dominic Lovett again. He gets some nice yards after the catch here. He gets 32 yards all the way into the red zone. Next play, Carson Beck drops back. He finds Arian Smith for a 12-yard touchdown. Georgia's going to go for 2 to cut the deficit to 15. Carson Beck finds Lawson Lucky in the end zone. So the score is Alabama 30, Georgia 15 with 5:06 left in the third quarter. Alabama ball again, third play of the drive for him. Empty backfield for Jalen Milroe. He's looking deep. Ryan Williams juggles the catch, but he comes down with it. A 54-yard gain. They're all the way into the red zone already. And he's only 17 years old, ladies and gentlemen. What a great play. Next play, Bama looking to score again. Milroe's going to run himself, but he's going to be stopped here by Dalen Everett. Next play, 2nd and 8. Milroe's going to run it himself again. He's going to be stopped by Malachi Starks in the backfield. 3rd and 10. Milroe drops back, checks it down to Justice Haynes, but he's going to be stopped by Dan Jackson for just a 3-yard gain. They bring out Graham Nicholson for a 28-yard field goal. Kick is good just inside the right goalpost. Alabama goes up 33-15 with 1:23 left in the third quarter. Georgia ball again. Third play of the drive is 3rd down again. Carson Beck finds Arian Smith for a 9-yard gain. That's their first 3rd down conversion of the game. 4 plays later, though, they got another 4th down, this time from 6 yards. Carson Beck finds Dylan Bell for a 1st down. Next play, Carson Beck drops back. Looking around. Ball comes out. Fumble forced by Quay Rusaw. It's recovered by Latham. Jamarian Latham with the fumble recovery. Alabama has the ball back with all momentum in this game. Bama ball, 3rd play of the drive. Milroe checks it down to Justice Haynes. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Warren Brinson was there. Alabama goes 3 and out. Huge defensive stop from Georgia. Georgia ball, guess what? Another 3rd down. Carson Beck looking for Dominic Lovett, but it's going to be incomplete. Red Morgan on the coverage. Another 4th down. They have no choice but to go for it. Beck. It's going to be incomplete, but they call defensive holding on Keon Saab. That keeps the drive alive. That keeps Georgia in this game. Next play. Carson Beck drops back. Finds Anthony Evans III for a 21-yard gain. Next play, Beck. Looking. Finds Colby Young for a 34-yard gain all the way to the 8-yard line. Next play, 1st and goal, Carson Beck. Finds Lawson Lucky in the end zone for the touchdown. It's 33-21 now. Georgia's going to go for 2 points once again. 2-point attempt, Carson Beck. It's going to be incomplete. Batted down at the line by Keon Saab. Alabama's up 33-21 with 9:46 left in this game. Alabama ball now, a little bit of pressure on him now. 3rd and 7 for Jalen Milroe in the offense. He finds Cole Adams for a 1st down. Next play. Hand up to Jam Miller. He's going to be stopped by Kristen Miller. Next play. Milroe's going to run himself. He gets nothing. Ty Ingram Dawkins was there first. 3rd and 11 now. Milroe drops back. Pressure by C.J. Allen. It's going to be incomplete and intended for Ryan Williams. Dalen Everett with the coverage. So Alabama's going to have to punt the ball once again. Georgia ball, 1st play of the drive. Carson Beck looks. Finds Cash Jones for a 30-yard gain. Next play, Carson Beck. Little play action there. He's looking deep. He finds Arian Smith for a 47-yard gain all the way to the 1-yard line. 2 plays later, Beck hands it off to Dylan Bell. Gets into the end zone for the touchdown. They don't go for 2 points this time. Extra point from Peyton Woodring is good. Score is Alabama 33, Georgia 28 with 5:39 left in this game. Georgia's still alive. Peyton Woodring on the kickoff here. It's muffed by Ryan Williams. Cole Adams falls on it. Huge scare for Alabama there. They still have the ball, but they're going to have to start the drive at their own 3-yard line. 2nd play of the drive, empty backfield for Milroe. Finds Jeremy Bernard for a 1st down. 2 plays later, 2nd and 9, Milroe, empty backfield once again. Finds C.J. Dupree. He stopped short of the 1st down, though. It's 3rd and 4. Milroe checks it down to Justin Haynes. He stopped short of the 1st down. Huge stop by C.J. Allen. Alabama's going to punt the ball again. And Georgia finally with a chance to take the lead in this game. They're going to get the ball at their own 33-yard line with 3 timeouts left, and they're looking to take the lead. 1st play of the drive. Carson Beck drops back. He's looking deep. Finds Dylan Bell wide open. He evades the defender. Gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Georgia goes up 34-33 with 2:31 left. What a comeback. And Alabama fans are sick. This young woman might actually be sick for real. Looks like she might have drank a little bit too much, might have pre-gamed too hard. And what was a blowout in the first half from Alabama has turned into quite an exciting game. Georgia's going to go for 2 to try to go up 3 points in this game. Carson Beck is going to take it off himself. He's going to be stopped short of the end zone. Damon Payne Jr. on the tackle. So it's 34-33 still with 2:31 left. Alabama ball, first play of the drive for him. Jalen Milroe drops back. He's looking deep himself. Finds Ryan Williams. Evades the defender. Goes all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. Alabama's up 39-34. They take the lead right back. Man, I can only imagine how loud that stadium is. My heart honestly goes out to Georgia fans because imagine watching the whole game, your team coming back, only for this to happen. Shout out to Ryan Williams, though. This young man is amazing. Bama's going to go for 2 to go up 7 in this game. Milroe empty backfield. Finds Jeremy Bernard in the end zone. Alabama goes up 41-34 with 2:18 left in this game. Georgia ball now. They're looking to send the game into overtime. 3rd and 2. Hand off to Trevor Etienne. He gets a first down for 12 yards. 3 plays later, another 3rd and 2. Carson Beck. Looking for Dominic Lovett. It's going to be incomplete. Devontae Smith on the coverage. 4th and 2 now. This is the game. Carson Beck finds Colby Young for a first down. They stay alive. And that's their 5th 4th down conversion of this game. 2 plays later, 2nd and 8. Beck throws it deep. He's looking for Colby Young. It's going to be incomplete. Xavier Brown on the coverage. 3rd and 8 now. 52 seconds left. Georgia still has 2 timeouts. Carson Beck finds Lawson Lucky for a first down. Next play, Georgia in the red zone. Carson Beck looking for Colby Young. He's going to be intercepted by Xavier Brown. That's your game. Alabama stops Georgia from what would have been their largest comeback in team history. And this is a huge statement win from Alabama as both teams are in high contention for the college football playoff. Alabama runs the clock out, and that seals the deal. They get the win over number 2 ranked Georgia, 41-34 in a 4th quarter thriller. They also snap Georgia's winning streak of 42 regular season games. And how about Jalen Milroe in this game? 374 passing yards, 117 rushing yards, 4 total touchdowns. And folks, that's your 16th best game of 2024. Thank y'all for watching. Blessings.